Recently on the internet, I found a list of 10 hypothetical questions for creative people, and today I'm going to answer them. Question number 1. If you could instantly download the mastery of any skill into your brain, but you had to forget one skill you already possess, what would the trade be? Probably my trade would probably be a pretty easy trade, even though it would cost me money. I would want to trade my DJ skills for the skills of playing an instrument. I love the idea of just being able to sit down at a piano or pick up a guitar or some other sort of instrument and being able to play for people. I love the idea of just making music for people like that, even though DJing is somewhat, in that same mindset, but I would still like to be able to just to play music. Question number 2, if your creative works suddenly took on an unexpected physical or sensory property, ergo the smell of a specific fruit or always humming a certain melody, what would it be? I think my work would smell like cotton candy. It's not everybody's thing. You might not go for it, but when you smell it, you go, I like that. Question number 3. If you could collaborate with any historical figure who wasn't in your field, ergo Leonardo da Vinci designing your website or Salvador Dali organizing your calendar, who would it be? I think I would hire the Beatles to redesign my studio because they'd probably have it done yesterday. Question number 4. If a project you poured your heart into was universally praised, but for the exact opposite reason you intended, what would you feel? I honestly think I would feel like a lot of the projects I design, because some people just make comments about videos I do or songs, and it's so far off of what I intended, so it probably wouldn't be a big difference in my life. I'd probably go, yeah, I expected that. Question number 5. If you were legally mandated to give up all your current tools, software, or instruments for 1 year, what unconventional substitute would you intend to do your work with? I probably honestly would start doing art with reclaimed items, because in my life I have a lot of unclaimed items sitting around in boxes and stuff, and I would just start using some of those unclaimed items and turn them into artwork. Question number 6. If your imagination was a physical room, what would be the current vibe? Is it an organized workshop or a cluttered attic, an endless beach, or something entirely different? If I were to say what my imagination was, okay, so imagine us here on Earth. We're people standing on this planet. And then that planet is in a solar system. And then that solar system is in our galaxy. And that galaxy is amongst a whole bunch of other galaxies in a universe. Everything that we could see, you take that and put it like in a junk drawer of an artist somewhere in time and space, and that's probably where my imagination is. Question number 7. If you had a time machine that only went forward or backwards exactly 24 hours, what would you use it to enhance your current creative project? I would just go back in time 24 hours and take the day off. Honestly, that's what I would do. Question number 8. If you could choose to be remembered for one specific niche project rather than your most popular or commercially successful work, which one would you pick? That's kind of simple. I would just want to be kind of remembered for being an extremely creative person, a person that sees things different than other people, a person who just kind of looks at the world and is able to create stuff out of all these different things and be able to put stuff together. That's what I'd like to be remembered for when it comes to art and creativity. Question number 9. If your creative style was a weather pattern, ergo a sudden summer thunderstorm, a slow morning fog, or a steady desert wind, how would you describe your current workflow? If anybody knows me and I said anything other than a sandstorm, they would be very disappointed. A sandstorm. Question number 10. If a massive, life-changing windfall eliminated the need to ever work for money again, how would your daily creative process change? I have thought about this a lot, and honestly, the only thing that I think would change is that I wouldn't DJ anymore. A lot of the stuff I do, a lot of my creativity, a lot of the stuff here in my studio, I'd probably do the same. I'd probably do more volunteer time. I would probably do some of my creative stuff for volunteer, but everything would pretty much the same, aside that I just wouldn't DJ anymore. And there are the answers to my 10 questions. If you guys have any cool answers to these that you would like to leave in the comments, I would love to hear them. Or if you have any other hypothetical questions you want to go over, please leave that in the comments also. I had a lot of fun with this. I may do more stuff like this in the future. Let me know if you like it. But until next time, I hope these questions helped. Until then, take care and God bless.